The reports of the standing joint and ad hoc committees on referrals from the ECOWAS Commission are hereby submitted to the plenary for adoption. Adopted.
Some lawmakers of the Economic Community of West Africa States Parliament have criticized the process for the adoption of the 2023 Community Budget and the less focus on community citizens. The lawmakers expressed their reactions in separate interviews with journalists following the adoption of the 2023 Community Budget of 418,072,480 units of account by the Parliament in Abuja. Nigerian lawmaker Awaji-Inombek said the Parliament should have been given more time to understand the budget and to do its due diligence as advised by President Muhammadu Buhari during the opening of the session before adopting it.
The budget as presented is acclaimed to be a balanced budget. And in their own concept of balanced budget is when what you are expecting equates to what you are hoping to expend. They say it's balanced budget. But I think there are a few details that actually are missing. And it's been the practice over the years not to really look into details of the budget. If you ask me, we would have done a little more. But going forward, I think Parliament has established that there is a need to do detailed understanding of the budget, especially with the budget performance, arising from the issues and the questions that were raised. Why were some budget heads reduced? Why were others improved beyond what was proposed? So going forward, we have to look at budget performance in details, and where necessary, we must invite heads of the various ECOWAS institutions to account for what they are spending. It does not have to be business as usual, especially when our president, Muhammadu Buhari, told us at the opening that we should do diligence, we should be detailed, transparent in what we do, especially with the budget. So going forward, we have to ask more questions.
Honorable Bile Tunkara, member of the Parliament from the Gambia, lamented the limited powers of the Parliament on scrutinizing the budget before adopting it, stressing the need for enhanced power of the ECOWAS Parliament.
First of all, I think members of Parliament has been asking for more inclusiveness, not to be served with the budget according to rules of procedures and our own regulations. Is that we are obliged to come and give a favorable opinion after the budget has been adopted by the Council of Ministers. Also, the budget, we have our reactions in the areas of transparency when it comes in terms of detailing, because we are all lawmakers in our respective countries, such as ticketing, purchase of vehicles, fuel and lubricants, maintenance of the building, service, staff salary, the reimbursement of per diems and co.
Honorable Mahama Ayariga, a member of the Parliament from Ghana, however, said that it was not the sole responsibility of ECOWAS institutions to provide development projects and security to member states, but only to support.
Well, honestly, I don't think there's anything particularly different about this budget. Programs themselves are really not that significant in terms of the percentage of the budget. Truth be told, the sub-regional organization itself is not technically a development delivering institution. It's an institution to coordinate and ensure that the various countries play their roles and that the right rules and systems are put in place to enhance free movement of goods and persons. So it's not the ECOWAS itself that is supposed to deliver on the infrastructure that will enhance free movement of goods and persons. They are not to construct the routes that will link the countries so that there's free movement of goods and persons. They are not to construct the border post. They are not to ensure that the security in individual countries, so that other nationals can pass through in a state of security. So that's why you won't see huge budgetary allocations for specific development, but it is a coordinating agency. So for instance, ECOWAS Authority of Heads of States will convene meeting when there's a problem in one country and deliberate over it and then see how they can help that country as brothers and sisters to be able to resolve their internal problem that is causing the insecurity in that country. So that's why you will see that the budget really is lean on specific development, but focusing on the institution itself and the functioning of the institution. Those who don't understand it then get very critical. But look, they are just paying them their salaries and they are not doing actual development. Our people can't